everyone, it's Kim from Frontrow, and in today's hair tutorial I'm going to show you the top tips to blend your own hair in with your hair extensions. These are questions we get asked all the time, and today I'm going to show you my top ways that I blend in my extensions. So just keep watching and I'll show you how to do it.
I can see the pain in your eyes.
So now I'm going to show you how to clip in your extensions for the most natural blend. So because I always recommend trimming your extensions into a style that matches your own haircut, your hair extensions, once you've cut them and taken them out, you need to know where to place them again. And this is quite simple. You have 2-3 clip pieces which fit at the back of your head, and I always recommend holding them next to each other, seeing which one is shorter and clipping that one in first. So in this case, this one's shorter and this is the first piece that I will clip into my hair. Whether you have long hair or short hair, the place where we normally recommend that you start clipping your extensions in is in line with the middle of your ear. And that's where you're going to clip in your first weft.
Brighter than the stars when the lights go. One day you'll understand what.
Your next weft is clipped in about 2 centimeters above that weft. Because I'm wearing a 10-piece set, I'm going to try to stay quite low down on my head so that I can fit all 10 pieces in. If you wear a 9-piece set and your hair is quite short, you want to try to clip the extensions higher up on your head so you can create bigger gaps between each weft, just to make sure that you're going to get a coverage on your entire head.
Like when we horse around like merry-go-rounds.
The next thing I'm going to do is clip in my front row quad weft. The quad weft is what turns my 160 gram set into a 220 gram set and creates a lot of additional thickness in the extension.
Clocks are ticking slow the entire day, but finally I see your face, and with all the time I'll be on the road.
I'm now going to clip in my other 4 clipped weft. So if you had a 160 gram set, you wouldn't have a quad weft, but you would go straight ahead and clip this one in.
Brighter than the sun on fresh snow, brighter than the stars when the lights go.
Very important for natural looking hair extensions are the pieces that you clip in at the front of your head. This makes sure you never get that mullety look where you have short layers in the front and long hair at the back. So for this, I have 2 clip pieces, which look like this. Mine have already been cut, so as you can see, they run from short to long. The shorter layers go in the front and the longer ones to the back. This is how I know which side to clip each piece in. As you can see, just after clipping in the 2 clip pieces, I have a lot more natural looking blend. I'm now going to clip in my 1 clip pieces. So I'm going to clip a piece on this side.
From the shots of your life, send me running, but I can't up and go. This is something that I've been through before. From your window, see the rain trickle down and drip.
So cutting your extensions, and when I say cutting, I mean only the front layers, just to blend in with your shortest layer, is a really great way to make them look as natural as possible. So we do what we usually call a feather cut, and how we do that is we just section their hair in half at the back and just bring it all forward. And grab your front layers and comb it flat onto a brush like this. You're then going to find your longest layer of your own hair, and literally you're just going to cut into the hair while you pull the brush down.
Bright.
little bit more evident so that you can really see how the cut works, I'm just going to take my hair straightener and I'm going to turn in the ends of the hair. This is another way that you can make your hair extensions look really natural. So after you clip them in, instead of leaving them dead straight, just turn the ends in slightly. So how you do this is you just take your brush and your hair straightener and curve your hair straightener as you pull it down towards the ends of the hair. So what this feathery cut is also going to do for you is it's going to hide any of your own shorter layers that might come forward from underneath your hair. So basically you'll get confused as to whether it's the front pieces or the back pieces that are sticking out, and it makes it a lot less obvious.
One day you'll understand what I know.
Another important way to blend your hair extensions in with your own hair is to choose the right color. Generally, we recommend choosing a color that exactly matches your hair, which would be ideal. But if you can't find a color that exactly matches your hair color, the best thing to do is to choose a shade that's very close, but perhaps a little bit lighter than your own hair. You can always dye the extensions darker, so you can deposit color into the hair. We just never recommend bleaching the hair. So getting a color that's darker and then bleaching it and going lighter is usually not a good option. Every set of Frontrow hair extensions is delivered like this with a little test piece. So you can remove this from the packaging, check the color in your hair, and you can always return it or exchange it if the color is incorrect. If you have different tones in your hair, so say the bottom of your hair is dark and the top is light, you would then possibly need to dye only your bottom two wefts dark to match the bottom tones of your hair.
Send me running, but I can't up and go. This is something that I've been through before.